Hey guys, so we are finally getting the second trailer for the Mario movie. Um, it was up before on Game Explain, but it had no sound, and then they privated the whole thing. But so let's see, it's pretty decently long. Goes from wait, oh, it goes backward. All right, but this is the trailer, and I'm Chris Pratt. And this is my Mario impression. Oh, um. I saw Seth Rogen. Boy, Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Get a lot of crap. I mean, then again, like I've said before, that's kind of like what the Donkey Kong sounded like in the show, the 3D show that they had back in the 90s. He kind of did sound like Seth Rogen a little bit, so. But here we go.
All right, let's go. Oh my God. Okay.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Wow. Yay.
But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
You think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Bowser is coming. Together, we are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
I got this. No problem. Yes! Come on, Mario! Our big adventure begins now! Ah! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
There's a huge universe out there with a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us. No pressure.
So Peach, adorable. No, I really like the fact that they kind of went for more of a, we're so used to Peach being like the typical damsel in distress, but it's nice that they didn't give her such a dainty voice, that voice. They make him sound normal. Luigi's not, oh, Mario, oh, because people totally want to hear this for an hour and a half. Mario time, because you can totally sit and watch this for an hour. And no, I couldn't sit there for an hour and listen to that. Bowser would be the only one who had have a voice that you can tolerate because, you know, either they give him that really like they have a regular speaking voice like they would give him, um, or they give him like this, that deep guttural Mario, kind of thing. So it looks like Jack Black kind of just added a little bit of to it. It sounds like Jack Black, but like an angry Jack Black. Um, but fucking, got the Cheap Cheeps, and you got you had Donkey Kong, and you had Cranky Kong up there. Luigi, finally got to see some Luigi in there. Um, the Bullet Bills and the crossing the bridge with the fucking Cheap Cheeps back and forth. Um, Rainbow Road, essentially. which is really cool. They're showing like a Mario Kart kind of thing. And again, I liked with the when they showed Peach. Oh, look at the toads. She's like Peach for a while was the typical damsel in distress. You know, the typical, you know, you have to come save me because I can't defend myself. Um, but then they kind of gave her a bit more of a role of not just the damsel, but you know, she had her own game, which Super Princess Peach is actually a really fun game. But you use her emotions. So like she gets angry, she sets on fire, and or she starts crying and you can water plants to grow. It's just, I mean, it's a fun game, but giving her the power of emotions and making them manifest the power is just, it's kind of weird. Um, but you know, like I said, with her voice, I wouldn't be able to listen to that voice for an hour. That really, Mario, oh, help me. You know, I couldn't do that. You know, there's a video of Charles Martinet reading like a book or something is Mario, and you can see why no one would want to listen to that for an hour. You know, that Mario voice is not meant to be long term. It's meant for little lines in a game. You know, waha, okie dokie, mamma mia. That's why he doesn't talk. You know, do you ever see him talking in cutscenes? No. Same thing with Luigi. I love Luigi. I wouldn't be able to handle that voice for an hour. Bowser's like really the only one because of his size. It makes sense for him to, you know, sound. And like Toad, you've heard Toad's voice in game. No, not listening to that. But the Peach sounds really good. I like Peach, the way Peach sounds. I like the way Luigi sounds. I think Jack Black perfect for Mario or Luigi. We saw fucking Tanuki Mario, or people who don't know Tanuki Mario in Mario 3. It's kind of like Raccoon Mario, except when you get it, it can also turn you into a statue, which is pretty helpful. So you got enemies walking by, you can, you know, turn into the statue. But it pretty much has the same powers, except it gives just that extra statue. You know, you run, you fly, you can have the tail spin around. But it gives you the power to turn into a statue, which is really cool. But so we saw the Tanuki suit, we saw Fireball, Peach using the fucking we got Yoshi's Yoshi. Just, I love the colors, bright and vibrant, and it's still got that cartoony look of Mario, but very, you know, a slight realism to it. I love it. And this is what I said, like Mario with Bowser, he can be so fucking menacing. But here he is doing something as stupid as threatening to pull out Luigi's freaking hair, the hair of his mustache, unless he decides to tell him where Mario is and all that. It's just, so he's like this huge hulking guy, and you know you probably shouldn't fuck with him, but then he does stuff like this, and it makes you laugh, and it shows you that he does have a humorous side to him, which has been shown more often in the recent years. He's shown to be a really good father. You know, he loves his junior. Yeah, he tries to kill him sometimes, but hey, if your dad is the King Koopa and he's not trying to kill you once in a while, he's probably not raising you correctly. He wants his son to be, you know, just as strong and proud as he was, and I'm sure his father was. I'm sure his father did the same thing. So, but he is a good father. He's very humorous, which I love. You know, I love when they give the villains more than just I'm a big bad guy, I'm gonna blow things down with my fire breath. You know, he has depth to him. He has a humorous side. We've seen him emotional. So I love when, you know, you kind of see that extra side to villains. I wouldn't even call Bowser a villain. He's really not a villain. Yeah, he kidnaps the princess and tries to take over the Mushroom Kingdom again and again and again. But when you actually get to play as him and you see his side of the story and stuff, you realize he's really not that bad of a person. You know, he's not. He's just more misunderstood. He just wants to belong somewhere. Um, and also I think it's just the whole persona. He sees himself as this King Koopa. He's big, he's strong, he's tough, and he's like, I have an image, and I kind of have to stick up with that. I have an image that I have. People see me and they think something of me. They see my power and strength, so I kind of have to, give the people what they want. Which is cool, because then you see him with his son, and you see him holding his son and playing with his son and teaching his son, and you're like, he's just like a normal guy. He's got a son, he loves his son, he plays with him. He's got a sensitive side. Mario and Luigi being the plumbers. I love the fact that we see the blocks, and I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to see this. Just like I said, it basically looks like what one of the games looks like now. They really did keep to the style of Mario. The way the hills look, the very, not rocky looking hills, but just how they all have like this nice little, curve on them. Like you can see over there, like right there in the distance, they all have that nice little curve. You've got this with the zigs, the patterns, and it looks gorgeous. It really does. Like I say, it makes those fucking blocks right there, the ones that you think you're safe standing on, and then just like, so it's nice to see that, it's in this world, those actually exist, and that they're not just a gameplay mechanic, that in this world you do have those blocks, and you saw these in the cartoons and stuff like that, but to see them in a realistic setting, because again, he looks like Mario, but they gave him more of a realistic look. It's a nice blend between what we expect from the games, but giving a little bit of realism, which is why I like they didn't go with the whole Mario voice that we hear, because again, Mario and Luigi have had a lot of voices over the years. Most of them were before Charles Martinet took over as Mario, and most of them were just a stereotypical Brooklyn, New York accent. Then Charles Martinet came along, and then he decided to do the stereotypical Italian. But Mario pretty much just had a normal speaking voice, with a little gruff to it. Hey, I'm walking here. You know what they say, all toasters toast toast. Now, does that sound like the Mario you know? No. That was the Mario from the CDI games. So why people were so up in arms about Charles Martinet not playing Mario, it's ridiculous. But just a little nods to the Let's Go. It's just, I think it's going to be a fun movie. People were the same way with like Detective Pikachu. I remember going to see that, and I had so much of a good time. That was a really good movie. Ryan Reynolds as fucking Pikachu. It's just, it seemed so awkward, but it worked. It was really fucking good. So, this isn't the old day. Well, I mean, there's still bad movies that come out based on video games, but but I love everything about it. The design, the voices, Yoshis. We got all the colored Yoshis. We got, actually, is that a black Yoshi right there? The rare black Yoshi. And I think there's other one, like rarer ones, like a gray Yoshi, a white Yoshi. We got the yellow, we got the pink, we got the red, we got the blue, we got the black. And just a herd of Yoshi. Would it be a herd of Yoshis or a herd of Yoshi? But I mean, Yoshi, how could you not love Yoshi? They're fucking adorable. And they're kind. They're the ones who took care of Mario. at least in, the past. It seems like this was, it's been retconned, and although maybe not, because Yoshi's Island, Mario is being taken as a baby, is being taken care of by Yoshi, and he was dropped in the Mushroom Kingdom, but he's from New York. Maybe they did retcon. Maybe they did just want him to be born as a guy from New York who stumbled his way into the Mushroom Kingdom, which is more fantastical than a guy who was born there and raised there and dropped, went on this adventure with the Yoshi in the past and this and that, and but Mario Kart. It's not exactly Rainbow Road, but it's a road and it's a rainbow. So it is in fact a literal rainbow road, but it's just not the Rainbow Road. But just the visual, I cannot wait to see this movie. I really do have it. I'm really thinking it's going to be good. 2023. No, Mario. We got the Piranha Plants. We got the Goombas, the Shy Guys. Are those statues? Yeah, they look like statues. It'd be really cool is to see the Koopa Kids. Now we got some bombs. A bomb. Dennis Hopper. You are missed, my friend. We got some Piranha Plants. Are those like fucking with the Limbo with the Goombas? That's amazing. But yeah, I hope the Koopa Kids show up. Or maybe Bowser Jr. You got Cranky Kong, it looks like. A very like throwback to like the old Donkey Kong game. Because that's what like the scaffold and all that. That's what in Mario or the original Donkey Kong. That's what they were fighting on when he was sitting there throwing barrels down. And apparently they showed a picture of Pauline, who was also she was in Mario Odyssey, and she started out in the original Donkey Kong. That was who DK was kidnapping. Actually, it wasn't even Donkey Kong. It was actually Cranky Kong. So we got all the DK, got all the members of the DK crew. DK, Donkey Kong. No. They all look the same. Wow, John, that sounds incredibly racist of you. They do. They all look the same. Look at them. I bet if you were to look at the entire group, you probably find someone, just like that same shirt. Like they just copy and pasted. Like right there, there's one with the blue shirt, like the baby blue tank top, and then there's one right there with the baby blue tank top. Now I'm actually looking. It's kind of hard to see it. Yeah, there's one with like red. Oh wait, let's see. Yeah, like right here, you got two monkey, gorillas, whatever, right there with like a green vest or something, and then you've got like maybe the two of them right there. But I mean, it's a movie. No one's gonna waste the time making everyone individually different. But yeah, I cannot wait for this movie. So, oh wow, just the fire flowers, like a whole field of fire flowers. It's either her dress isn't as pink or it's just the lighting of this. Actually, I think it's an entirely different dress. Because normally she has like a really dark pink, but cool to see her in a different dress other than that pink one that we're so used to. But wow. Anyways, that is the trailer for the second Mario movie. It looks amazing. And I can't wait to see it. Let me know what you guys think. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.